Did you hear? Hollow Knight was originally released by Team Cherry on February 24th, 2017. It is a Metroidvania-styled action-adventure game, and despite the game being called Hollow Knight, the main character is in fact not the Hollow Knight. The character you control is unnamed by the game outright, but has generally been referred to as the Knight by the developers. Some members of the Hollow Knight community also refer to him as either the Vessel or the Ghost. This game does not have a lot of cutscenes. The game has a heavy focus on jumping from platform to platform to progress through it. Alongside the platforming aspect, the game also has a high focus on combat. The playable character uses what the game refers to as a nail as a weapon for the combat. There are many different types of enemies throughout the world of Hollow Knight, and they can mostly all be damaged by swinging your nail at them. There are several spells that you can find which will allow you to cast magic. Hitting the enemies with magic is another way to deal damage to them. If you deal enough damage to an enemy, you will defeat it. Aside from your everyday enemies, there are also much stronger and faster enemies referred to as bosses. Upon dealing enough damage to defeat a boss, you will be rewarded with being able to progress further into the game. Similarly to damaging enemies, you as the player can also receive damage from enemies. Enemies are not, however, the only way to receive damage. There are many spikes and thorns and acidic waters all over the place, and landing in or on them will result in damage taken. Taking too many hits from these hazards and enemies will cause you, the player, to be defeated. Not everything in Hollow Knight is out to defeat you, however. As you progress throughout the game, you will come across non-playable characters, or NPCs for short. You can talk to these NPCs in order to learn more about the world around you. Each NPC is unique and adds to the entire experience as a whole. NPCs will not damage you, for the most part. A large portion of these NPCs are generally designed to fit into the specific area they are found in. Speaking of the areas, did you hear? Hollow Knight has 15 main areas according to the map. Progressing through each main area is a major factor in fully completing the game. Each area is different in many regards, such as music, aesthetics, and types of enemies. The areas also contain several different kinds of items, charms, and power-ups that can help you. Among the power-ups you can find are mask shards and vessel fragments. Collecting enough mask shards will increase your overall mask count, which is the gauge for how much damage you can receive before being defeated by the way. Vessel fragments are similar to mask shards in that you need to collect enough of them before they will grant you a new soul vessel, which is where your magic for casting spells is kept. Arguably, the best things you can find in the game, though, are the charms. The charms can grant you abilities like gaining stronger damage output with the nail or spells, summoning some helpful companions, and a handy compass to help from getting lost. In order to even have a map though, you must find one of those NPCs and purchase it from them. The world of Hollow Knight does not use conventional currency like you or I, but instead, they use what is called Geo. You can find Geo by defeating enemies, but sometimes you will find little geodeposits that you can attack with your nail to yield various amounts of it. Maps are not the only things available for sale. In fact, many of the items mentioned before, such as mask shards and charms, can also be bought from shops. Shockingly enough, if you do not have the required amount of geo in order to buy something, then the shopkeeper will not sell the item to you. I hope you enjoyed my rundown of amazing facts about Hollow Knight. If there is something I may have missed, please let me know down in the comments below. If you'd like to see more content like this, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.